Hi guys, Arnold here from Arnold AGmusic. This is part 2 of the Roland FA iPad combination. And one of the things that you guys always ask me is, Arnold, how can I control the levels of my studio set from my iPad? Well, today I answer that question. Absolutely easy, simple, and it's going to make your life so much easier. I discovered this app. It's called TouchOSC. If you go to the App Store, it should be in there. TouchOSC. You download it on your iPad, and you also download the editor from the developer's website in order for you to create your own templates, etc. This template that I have created, as you can see, I have 16 channels, which is the ones in white. Well, actually, they call it gray, but it looks more white to me. There's 16 channels that I've set up, and it's all faders. As you can see, I'm moving it around. There you go. Let me switch all of them off and just keep the piano. And as I'm moving it, you can see the part is moving as well. So this is a way for you to control the levels within your studio set. Now, here is the bummer. I would have loved to share this template with you guys so that you can use it with your FA, etc. But I can't. It's not practical. The reason it's not practical is because I don't know which sounds you are going to put in your studio set. And unfortunately, the template that you set up in this app needs to correspond with whatever sound you set up. For example, as you can see, I only have the encoders or the knobs at the top and the sliders at the bottom of the app. The reason for that is I've set up the sliders to be able to control the volume of the different parts, and the knobs I've set up to control the reverb level of each part. The reason I've chosen only to do the reverb is because that is the one that I personally use most in a live situation. I can't put a cutoff parameter, for example, or a resonance parameter, or modulation or expression or whatever it is on a part, because each of these knobs and faders corresponds to a MIDI channel. So the one on the top left is channel 1, the next to it is channel 2, channel 3, etc. So if I put cutoff, for example, on the third knob, that means you are going to have to put the synth sound that you want to control the cutoff of always in channel 3, which I don't think is practical. I don't know what sound you're going to put into what channel, so my template is not going to work for you, which is why I'm going to put a link in the description where I learned how to set up my own template, and I'm sure you guys will be able to learn as well, because I am not the most clever guy out there. So if I was able to understand it, then I'm sure you guys will as well. So I'll put the link in the description as well, and that video will teach you how to set up your own template. So that is how I control the level of each part of the studio set from my iPad, and I think it's absolutely significant. Now, if you watched closely in the demonstration at the start of this video, you would have seen that I switched between different keyboard switch groups. The keyboard switch groups on my pads are still the same as it's always been. So I control my keyboard switch groups from my pads. My volume levels I control from my iPad through my sliders. My reverb for each part I control through the knobs on the iPad. And that is how I've set it up for myself. But there's two nuggets that I absolutely love, and it was a pleasant surprise when I discovered this. One is, in the previous video, we used channels 5 and 6 to set up the channels to my iPad, right? Because if I switch to the Roland Canvas side, in channel 5 lives my strings, and in channel 6 lives my pad. This is also controlled by the TouchOSC app. So it means if you hear, So I actually control the level of the app as well. If I go down to my strings in the studio set, you'll see it's on 0. There's nothing coming from it. There's no sound of strings. It's all on the app. And it's controlling the Roland Sound Canvas app. And even the pad. And it controls the reverb level of those two sounds within the app as well. You can see here, the reverb level of the pad is 0. If I move this to maximum, this should be on 127. You'll see there it's 127 as well. If I go to the reverb level of the strings, you'll see there the reverb level of the strings. Where's the strings is 127 as well. So it controls the reverb level and the volume level with the app as well. So this TouchOSC app is a way for me to control both the levels of both the iPad and the FA simultaneously. Absolutely amazing. Another nugget that I have discovered is that even if you change studio sets, the iPad sounds from the Roland Canvas doesn't drop out because it doesn't live within the FA. Listen to this. Let me go and bring up things and the pad. Look here, I'm changing studio sets. The sound doesn't drop out. Absolutely amazing. So, what does this mean? It means I can use one iPad app to control the volume levels of my FA and the sounds that I even have in my iPad, all from the same place. That's absolutely awesome. That's significant. It's going to make your lives so much easier. That's me. That's the video for today. I hope you enjoy it. I know a lot of you guys have asked me for it. There it is. Don't forget, as always, subscribe to my channel. If I have something that I want you guys to know, I'll drop you a video. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and that bell button so that you can get notifications when I load up a new video. Have a great New Year's Eve and a happy 2019 to all of you.